Hello everyone, my name is Heri Prayogo. On this occasion, allow me to present the result of my research entitled The Feasibility of Android-based learning media on the topic of art layer for class 7 junior high school student. Here's the agenda that I will present. The first introduction, which discuss introduction, problem, and purpose. Second, discuss research methods, which include define, design, develop, and disseminate. Third, research and discussion, which include product description, validity, and data analysis. Last, conclusion, which includes conclusion. Introduction. Science is a collection of knowledge about objects and natural phenomena obtained from the research of thought, scientific investigation, and experiment that are built on the basis of scientific product, scientific process, and scientific attitudes. In order to obtain direct learning and experience about studies and concepts. In education, science studies require the active role of teacher with student, so that's the process of obtain knowledge and knowledge is optimal. One of the important components in achieving learning objective is learning media. Currently, one of the technology that can be used in the development of learning media is the Android smartphones. Based on file study at MTS Aswaja Tangerang, Semarang Regency, learning the subject of the arts layer still require the development of learning media. Other findings in the fight conclude that the topic of arts layer learning still relies on textbook with the lecture method and tend to be the teacher centers. So, purpose of research, the purpose of this research is to develop Android-based learning media on the subject of the arts layers. This learning media is expected to be a proper learning tool and can be used independently or at school so that learning objective can be achieved. Research methods. The research was conducted based on the 4G research and development design step, define, design, development, and disseminate. Step 1, the define step and to define research needs, in particular, the specification of learning objective. Step 2, the design step and to design learning media according to the specification of the learning objective. The third, the development take time to product the final form of interactional media after by revision and validation of material expert, media expert, practitioner, and trials. The disseminate takes time to disseminate the end result of development is a last step. The validity and practically data analysis refers to the table we can see on PowerPoint. The development product is declared feasible if the analysis result get a minimum score in the goods category. Research and discussion. A description of the application. The development product has been uploaded through the Google Play Store with the application name Media Pembelajaran Lapisan Bumi. Application developed research contain the menus, learning objective, learning materials, simulation, evaluation, and developer profile. The learning objective menu contain basic competency and competency achievement indicator. Material menu contains atmosphere, lithosphere, and hydrosphere. We can see on the PowerPoint user interface application. Next, appraisal of expert and practitioner. Product validation is carried out material expert to assess the validity of the material. Meanwhile, media practically was assessed by media experts. The teacher assesses the validity of material and the practicality of media from practitioner point of view. The value of the material validity aspect is 4.16 with the criteria very good, and the practicality of the media is 4.22 with the excellent criteria. So the development product that declared feasible to be used a learning medium. The result of students. The meanwhile of student response was 3.69 very good for the one-to-one trial, 3.67 very good for small group trials, and 4.26 excellent for field trials. Advice from expert and practitioner. Media experts that this Android-based media pembelajaran lapisan bumi confirm the characteristic of 21st century learning, support digital literacy skill, support distant and independent learning, and is in accordance with the characteristic of 21st century student. Material expert, according to material expert, although it still requires further development, the application of media pembelajaran lapisan bumi has tried to visual macro concepts such as earth layers, plate movement, and eruption. Conclusion. In big conclusion, the development product has been declared feasible with the values of the material validity aspect is 4.16 very good, and the practicality of media is 4.22 excellent. And the main values of student response was 3.69 very good for the one-to-one trials, 3.97 very good for small group trials, and 4.26 excellent for field trials. And the advance of development product includes, according to the 23rd curriculum, facilitating student in distance learning, can be downloading online and free, can be run offline, has the potential to support learning motivation and digital literacy skills. This is my reference, and thank you very much for your attention. See you next event. Thank you very much.